So I work for a university which is very complex, a lot of legacy, and we are also very innovative. So one of the key challenges is how do I make change, an effective change quickly, while recognizing all of the challenges of bringing the whole of the infrastructure forward with you. So yeah, that's probably the biggest challenge. I think people, bringing people along on that journey as well. And that is within the IT team as much as it is across the university. I suppose for me, one of the key opportunities is to engage with people. So I do that a lot within my own team, regular meetings, regular discussions about how they see the future and those opportunities. But I also do that across the university, actually get groups together to talk about, so we've just been talking about artificial intelligence a lot. So I chair a working group where anyone's invited to come along and talk about what they see as the opportunities for their particular area of the university. I mean, one of the challenges we've talked about today is obviously the financial one. And that, I suppose, creates an opportunity for us to think differently about how do we change what we do. I mean, we've talked about opportunities of AI, the potential to change the education landscape, rethink things like assessment, look for efficiencies. So one of the ways we're responding to that challenge is by thinking about where can we do things in collaboration, for example. So we have an opportunity as a federation of institutes and universities to be able to look at how do we actually share experiences and potentially lead to efficiencies through that collaboration approach. I think in a similar way, where I mentioned we have a federation, this is an opportunity to share across different universities and institutions. So some of the discussions I've had with other universities today have helped my thinking about what's possible. And I think the same, or I hope the same, for people who've had the chance to talk to a network of peers, but talk to vendors about what's possible through the use of technology. Well, we're currently working on a digital vision to actually embed digital thinking into the university's 3 to 5 year strategy. And even now we recognize that's a long time in the future to think about when things are moving so rapidly. But it is focused on digitally enhancing particularly the student experience, but also the staff experience and other stakeholders. So for us, that's where the federation members get improved access to data on students who are going through our system with them. How do we improve that sort of access to learning environments? How do we improve the support mechanisms for international independent students in particular? So I think some of those are the areas that I would say where I see the real difference happening in the future. As you probably can tell, I'm Australian. I was very lucky to have many mentors in the public service where I had my early opportunities. Interestingly, all women leaders who encouraged me to actually, take on more senior roles, take on opportunities, led me into sort of areas that I would never have actually stepped into. So yeah, I would say there's many senior female leaders through my career who've actually encouraged me, which I really appreciate. So when I got my first management role, my father said to me, if anybody makes themselves indispensable, then you should get rid of them. And that is a piece of advice I have kept with me my whole career. So yeah.